financial data analyst by excellence. She's been part of the Mexibog team and she's been doing wonderfully well. Please let me bring to us Zarah Malah.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry, it's afternoon already. Good afternoon, everyone. As Mr. Stanley has introduced, my name is Zarah Malah Bukar, a data analyst, financial data analyst to be specific, who has spent years turning rows of raw numbers into stories that drive decision for the management that I work for. But today, I'm not just speaking as a data analyst, I'm speaking as a witness to transformation. Actually, when I started my journey in this course, that's data analysis, my major being computer engineering, I can say that it was so tedious, but with the intervention of AI, so the work has reduced a lot. So we're getting to automate our processes, our analytic journey, interestingly using the AI tools available. So AI has not only reshaped the world of technology, it's actually redefining what every profession can achieve. In the world of data, we used to ask questions and wait for answer, but now we train the system to ask questions on behalf of us, surface pattern and insight that we actually want it to bring out from whatever we want it to. As Prof has already spoken on behalf of this, using different languages of your choice to do a lot of processes that you can make your work a lot easier and interesting without you going the hurdle of doing everything all over again every now and then. So let's take a step backward and then ask ourselves, what exactly is data analysis? Because I'm coming in to speak in respect to AI as a data with a perspective of a data analyst. And why does it matter to every profession in this room? Yes, data analysis. Whichever profession you think of, even our mundane tasks, our daily activities that we think of, a lot of data are being generated every now and then. Let's take, for instance, every morning you wake up, you commute to wherever you need to go for your activity for the day. The first thing that will come to your mind is traffic, and what is the nature of the traffic by day differs and by time and hour differs. So this is also an analysis in your way that you employ to whatever you do. So data analysis is just a process of collecting the data, you cleaning it, and then interpreting the data to extract meaning from the rows and columns of data that is seated in your system or within your head. That's like your mundane tasks that you usually do. So in the simple terms, it helps you to move from rows of numbers or statements to informed decision that can help you to answer questions like what happened, why did it happen, and what can someone do to achieve or to understand what will happen next. So when you think of forecasting, using what you already have to make meaning to, or to, excuse me, or to plan for whatever it is in the future, whether you're in the government agency, backing tax compliance, non-profit measuring program impacts, or business assessing performance, data analysis gives you clarity. It allows you to see what's working, what's not working, and what could be done to make the work better. For instance, let's say a typical of what we can bring in as an example is let's say if you're running a business. So definitely, and I usually like to make example with a clothing business because clothing actually targets the kind of dressing or the clothes that you wear is actually dependent on the weather that you are now. Because in like a hot season, you can't like try to wear a cardigan or something that will cover you completely, and then generating more heat to you. So with you as a business owner, with the data that you already have, with the sales history that you already have, what kind of things that you do. So if a proper analytics is being done on the rows and columns of numbers that you already have, or statements that you already have, it will go a long way to help you to know how you can like stock in your stores by weather. Okay, what do we need in this also period of the year? What do we need in the next period of the year? And then it makes your activity a lot easier, and then you're going to serve your customers better. It allows you to see what's working, as I've said, and what is not working, plus what could be done to make the work better. So this is just from the history of the data that you have, that you felt it's just like, okay, maybe let me just take a record of these things. There'll be a rainy day for it. There should be a rainy day for this set of data every day of your activity. So without it, decisions are made on guesses. With it, they made a fact. Yes, they make a fact. So why data analysis matters now more than ever in the past. Data analysis was a manual and time-consuming, like people spend days cleaning the data on the spreadsheets, generating charts. So I don't know if I have experts in that in Excel, Microsoft Excel. You know how tedious it is for you to generate a chart on an Excel. So you need to you need to pivot the certain group of data. You need to bring out a chart on it. You have to highlight. You have to click. But with the AI automated processes, with the help of AI, we have a lot of tools that you can think of. Let's say the Power BI, the Tableau. It's just a click, and a click. Then everything happens very easily with your co-pilot working hand in hand with you improving on what you have decided to do, because the co-pilot is actually there with you all the time, guiding you. At times it's even telling you like, oh, perfect, this job is, you get it. So there is some kind of motivation when you're working with this kind of tools. You ask it, you prompt a question, and immediately, or you highlight what you're doing, it immediately tells you a lot of things, the negative, the positive, what you need to improve, what you need to adjust to achieve. So AI is making a lot of impact in our daily activities. But now the world has changed. Now you can generate more data than ever. So you can go to the internet. There are a lot of data. So now we can see that we have a lot of big data that your tools can directly connect to websites to get data from there and do whatever analytics that you need to do on those data, and then bring out a story that you can even sell out to the owners of that website without them knowing that it is actually coming from their activity that most likely they are not tracking. So decision needs to be made faster and with more accuracy. So with the help of AI, I can see that we're going to that extent. So that's where the blend of AI and data analytics comes in. AI enhances data analysis by automating the routine tasks like cleaning the data. Let's say your data grows by day, by hour, by minutes, by second. So once the dashboard, once the report, once the storytelling, once the insight are out, all you need to do is, okay, probably I just collect this data sets, update it by so period, and make sure you refresh the data, and all the dashboard should reflect with the new set of data being employed into this program. So that's how it works. It makes our work more easier, it enhances the analysis, and it helps you to automate all the routine tasks, and then bringing out insight in a pictorial form using the charts available in the respective tool that you are using. Excuse me. So it helps us to uncover hidden patterns, detect anomalies. Just briefly talk about the existing tools on data analytics, which are the Excel. So I can see that Microsoft Excel has improved significantly. That you can actually do a lot of analysis with it locally, being it the most common tool that you can think of, that almost everybody that is computer literate, from our computer appreciation classes that you can think of. So there are a lot of the analysis, even the Microsoft Power BI that we are talking of came out from the Microsoft Excel. So it's a kind of advanced level of Microsoft Excel. So you can also think of the SQL, that's the structured database. MySQL, there are lots of databases that you can actually query and then get a lot of insight about rows and columns of data that you already have. You can think of the Python for the programmers that I felt is better for them to write the code to query the storages that you have, that you want to link with your application that you have developed, the R language. And then it's interestingly, we also have the ChatGPT that everybody works with it. Almost everybody works with it on his daily activities, which has the co-pilot within it to help you to do a lot of activity. So whether you are in education, finance, governance, health, wherever you think of, AI-powered data analysis gives you a superpower, the ability to make informed, fast, and strategic decisions based on real evidences that you don't need to be technically expert. Yes, technically expert. It's just for you to have that enthusiasm within you, the curiosity, and then you have to open up your mind to learn about what it is that you need to know for whatever purpose at the point in time. Because in this new era of AI isn't just for tech people, it's for the smart people that want to make their work very easy. They want to work smarter, not harder, like people like you in this house. So thank you so much for your audience, and then we hope to see you again in our training classes with Mexibog Innovation Hub. So I can always tell you that you are well covered. You're always covered for whatever training that you want to venture into. So thank you so much for your time, and then have a nice session. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Zarah. That was a wonderful presentation. Though short, I wish we had more time. Though this is part of what we enjoy every Saturdays and in our other corporate trainings. We've been privileged to offer trainings for some of Nigeria's top anti-graft agencies, where we use data analytics for financial crime investigation and also application of AI tools, and also some other corporate bodies like that and CSO. So just like she said, this is just the tip of the iceberg.